The long-term housing strategy consultation report was submitted to the government today. The report said the public generally supports adopting a supply-led strategy to meet housing demand. The long-term housing supply target of 470,000 units for the next decade, and a 60-40 ratio between public and private housing. More home ownership scheme flats should be built to meet the aspirations of young people and first-time home buyers, it said. The average waiting time for public rental housing for family and elderly applicants should be maintained at about 3 years, and more should be done to ensure the rational use of public housing resources, it added. Many consultation respondents were skeptical about the idea of introducing a licensing or landlord registration system for subdivided units, worrying landlords will pass the cost on to tenants. The government should consider carefully whether the proposal should be pursued, the report said. Some views suggested reinstating rental controls. However, Secretary for Transport and Housing, Professor Anthony Cheung, said both the Long-Term Housing Strategy Steering Committee and the government have strong reservations about the idea.
The Steering Committee is concerned about the consequences of reinstating rental control, including the possibility of an immediate increase in rental levels and a reduction in supply. The Steering Committee therefore cautions the government to be very careful and that clear community consensus must be secured before any contemplation of introducing rental control. And as I said earlier, the government's position on rent control, in other words, our reservation on rent control because of the various consequences remains unchanged.
Mr. Cheung said increasing the supply of public rental housing is the fundamental solution to meet the housing needs of the grassroots and subdivided units tenants.